Hey cuties! So today I'm going to finally be doing my kind of like how I film video. This has been requested, especially since I got a new camera, lighting. So basically this video is just going to be in depth, what camera I use, what settings I film in, what light I use, where I got it and such. It's not going to be too interesting for those of you guys who don't really care what camera I use, but I hope this can help because I do get this question asked a lot. So this is the current settings. Again, like I try to do different things all the time, but this is currently what I do to film. Lights, camera, action, let's go. Okay guys, let's step into my filming room. Let's go. So this is what you see in my filming room. You see this color. And then right over here is my filming station. I have a few items here that are just kind of lazing around. Those are for hauls there. This is my blazers that I don't have room for. That's my life. Hi. So I do live in an older house, so I do have older windows and older walls and stuff, but this window is still a window, so it still has natural sunlight coming in there. So what I do is I base that sunlight this way. So the sun is coming in this direction. I wouldn't face myself the other way towards the sun because it can seem harsh. So getting as much natural lighting as I can, that is what I really aim and strive to do. So here's all the natural sunlight coming in towards where I sit. So that is the first step in the lighting of my videos. See, the lighting even here is a lot better if I face towards the sun or away from the sun or whatever it is, rather than this way. So if the sun's light is behind me, it still is okay lighting, but if I direct it this way, you guys can see the change in the lighting. So that is the first step that I do. So that's what I do encourage you guys. If you don't have a lighting system, I didn't have one for years, and I just used a big window and get that natural lighting in. I will say that I am not on my Canon filming right now just because I'm going to show you guys my setup, so the quality might be a little bit lower. I'm on my JVC. So this one is my vlog camera and my old camera that I used to film on for my PiinkSparkles videos. This one is a JVC Averio HD, and it is a good quality camera. It is easy to use. I do not use any special settings. I'm using a selfie stick right now, which is another thing that I use for videos, and it does stabilize it a little bit, not perfectly, but it does help. Perfectly good camera. There's nothing wrong with this one. So let's just go and show you guys actually how I film and my filming camera and everything like that. So when I am sitting right there, this is what I see, and this is basically how the magic happens in my filming room. As so. When I actually sit here, this is what I look at the entire time of filming. And as you guys can see how it goes darker right away, because now I am facing the camera towards the sun, which I should be facing away. So I'm gonna first of all take down all this equipment and show you guys how I set it up from scratch. So let's start with the tripod. This tripod I got from Walmart. It was under $40, which is amazing. And I like it because you can adjust the height of all the legs there. There's so many height settings, and it is quite stable, so that's why I got this one. It's beauty. Next, I grab my ring light, stick it right behind the tripod, and then I plug this into the wall as so. I also kind of tip the legs of both the tripods and connect them close, just so you can see that they become closer together so that the ring light is closer to the camera. So next, here is my filming camera. This is the Canon that I love and film with. I will get into more details later on, but this is just me setting it up. This comes with your tripod, or it should come with your tripod, and basically you just connect it together, screw it in, and then plop it on the tripod, and then everything is ready to go, and I am ready to film. So there you go. I will use this lever and crank it until it's about even with the ring light. So you kind of want it centered, so I will do something like, oh my god, I'm sorry you guys, I'm the worst at doing this, filming and doing this, and I tuck away the lever right there, and there you go. So it's kind of even. I have the light right in the middle with the natural light, and then I can go ahead and remove my lens cap only when I'm ready to film. So I have the Canon EOS Rebel T5i. I really wanted the T3i, but this was the upgraded version, and the guy told me that it was just way better, and I love it. I have no complaints. I absolutely love it. And what I really like about it is the back here actually flips out, so you don't have to guess if you're in focus. There's the viewfinder right there, so you can actually see yourself. So that really sold me on it. Now I'm going to go on here and click camera mode, and this is what I see when I put it onto camera mode. So it is kind of dark. I can use this to make it go zoom out or zoom right in, either way like that. But if I feel like I need to tilt it down, then I will just use this, as you guys can see, and tilt it right down, and then I will turn on the light. So here is me filming with the Canon. I have my ring light on right now, and here's my JVC. So as you can see, the quality is still good, but the Canon is way better in my opinion. I have the exact same light setup, and it's zoomed out all the way. It still seems very close and just a little darker, not as crisp as the Canon. And I see a dramatic difference from when I switched to the Canon to my JVC. So personally, I like this a lot better. Show you guys some great detailing on like makeup look. You can see the hair color perfectly and exactly how my hair color actually is, and if I'm wearing a shirt, this is exactly the shirt color that I'm wearing. So I love this for vlogging. This is what I use for my vlog camera, and this is what I use for my old camera for my older videos. So it is still good. I also use this camera to show you guys my nails close up because I do not have a lens for my Canon that I can zoom in and show you guys zoom in shots, and this one autofocuses perfectly. So if you guys are starting out with making YouTube videos, I would suggest this camera. It's very easy to use. It is good quality. It's great to get you started, and it's not too terribly expensive. Oh, look at him. It's just an amazing camera, so I really love it. It is kind of a little pricier, but it is so worth it because it just makes the quality and just the video viewing experience way better. And back to the JVC. Let's just get into the camera settings first, how I found my perfect setting. So this is the setting that I usually have it on for filming. In here, I have AWB white balance for natural looking colors under specific types of lighting. I don't know if that's just common, but that's the one that I have. This right here changes the brightness. So I have it on 1. I feel like that's perfect. If I do that, then it's just too dark. As you guys can see, it goes dark. And then I used to film like real high like this, and then it was just too light. Plus I have the light, so I feel like 1 is perfect. The colors are just perfect, so that is what I use. I'll show you guys the mistakes that I made. Here are the different filters that you can do: shade, daylight. This one right here is the one I used to use a lot, and that's why people were saying it became a blue tinge to my lighting. So yes, because it's this, oh crap, I do not want to use that. There we go. So yeah, that's the one I used to use, and you guys were telling, and I would boost the brightness way up. So that is what I did that was wrong. So I just go auto, and literally auto is the best thing ever. It's perfect for me. And then I will just adjust it with the brightness right here. To take pictures, all I do is switch this to on. Okay, I don't have the light on right now, but I will just hold down this button and smile. I would love to be able to know better settings on here, but really, to be completely honest with you guys, like, I'm not high tech into Canons. I don't really know what's going on, so really the best method for me was just to play around with it, play around with different settings. The colors are now perfect, really easy to film with, and I just go. All right, so the camera is all ready to go. Now let's talk about the ring light. So I got a bag with it. I am in no way sponsored by this. I purchased this lighting with my own money, and I did lots of research, and this one seemed like the best ring light for me. It's by Stellar Lighting Systems, stellarlightingsystems.com. There are tons of different lighting systems out there, you guys, like literally ones for $5, $10, some for $300, $3,000. Just find one that works for you and what kind of videos that you have. There is an extra light in there in case mine breaks or burns out. A carrying case for the light, which I have used. It was just under $300. Yes, that is expensive, but there are some, like I said, that are a lot more or a lot less, but this is just the one that really I knew was gonna work for me and for you guys. You guys deserve it. You're worth it. You're worth more than $300, and I just love how my videos look now. They look a lot better. And the light stand. I didn't get the light stand with it. I bought this at Dawn's Photo Shop in my city. I was under $100. I think it was around 80. I'm really bad with remembering things, but it's awesome. It is air cushioned, as you can see right here. air. So it has air cushion, so it's not just gonna, when you are adjusting it here, it's not just gonna fall and go and then your light broke. So if it does happen to fall, it'll cushion nicely. This has a stand right here, which I put securely in the bag for your smartphone, your iPhone to film so it shines right through the light. So I did come with that, but I took it off just because I didn't need that. This is what the back looks like. The cord just goes right here to the plug-in. Oh, I have 2 tags on the floor. Cool, I just filmed a haul. And then here's all the adjustment stuff. It's all perfect. And here is the power. And the reason why I really wanted this one is it says on, off, and dimmer. That is the reason why I wanted this, because it's not just on and off. I was watching a lot of beauty gurus and YouTubers with lighting. The one main thing people didn't like about their lighting systems was that it was either too bright or too dim. So I got this one because I can adjust how bright for each video. So when I just flick it on like that, that is what happens. So when I have the lighting system off, here is what the video looks like. And then when I turn it on, the colors wiggles really right at the starting and then it sort of diffuses out. So that is what it looks like. It's way better with the light, you guys. So much better. I'm so glad I got the Canon and this together. So that is what my videos look like. This is what the light looks like. It's amazing. They have this like covering on it so it's not too bright. I'm trying to do this. Let me dim it. Okay, that's brighter. Okay, that was on the dimmest setting, and here it goes to the brightest setting like that. I really hope it catches on camera. That is the absolute brightest. I've only used it on the brightest once, and people were like, too bright. So I could make it a little bit dimmer. I hope it's catching, or I could turn it right down to that. I rarely use the lowest setting for light, but I did use the lowest setting for light at the beginning of this video. I actually forgot to change it to my regular setting, which is about halfway, not even, just about like that. That's usually what I use it on. And then I will just adjust the camera, adjust the lighting, make sure I look good, and then I will click record. So now I'm recording. Yes, I'm wearing a different outfit. I was filming all day today, so I just switched outfits and it's very hot. So yeah, I don't know why. I just switch outfits so much, like it's a problem. But here is what the video looks like now with the lights and the settings and everything together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope all these questions were answered for you guys. One last thing, the actual lighting system. People were saying that their lighting were getting very hot and they could barely film for like 2 minutes because it was so overwhelming with heat. And that is not the case for my light. That is another reason why I spent the money. And a lot of beauty gurus were saying that they got a headache and they couldn't even stare at their lights because they were just really harsh on their eyes and they could only film once a week. You know, the light was so bright, it was like almost damaging their eyes and they would have a massive migraine in the morning. So I just stuck with this one because I felt like it was good all the way around. I just hit the selfie stick, but that is everything that I use. Both cameras, lighting, tripods, setup, natural light is a big key in this, and there you guys go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and informative and answered some questions in general, or maybe just gave you some insight. Again, I am not a professional camera person. I don't really know what light goes where, what settings to use on what, but this just works for me, and that's what is key. I got the colors great. You guys know I was struggling with the colors beforehand, and they're just perfect. Like, they work. I got the camera that's great quality. You can watch in 1080p HD, and it just works for me. So I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Really? Limited time only. They've got some kick to them, but in a good way. These literally taste like nachos from Sev. Like with the... Okay. Literally so good. Try the brother.